All right, ladies and gents, back at y'all with another pre-recorded joint. Mutual attraction means test sexual compatibility early. Again, mutual attraction means test sexual compatibility early. I want guys to understand something. I've been saying this for a number of years now. Compatibility literally means existing in harmony with no conflict, right? The epitome of conflict, I need guys to listen. The epitome of conflict are two opposing interests. Whenever you have two people and they have opposing interests, they are instantly incompatible. The moment you roll up on a woman and you mention sex, you imply sex, and she is resistant to that idea, although she is still showing signs of interest, but she's resistant to the idea of having sex with you, right? What you're witnessing or experiencing is a woman you're not compatible with. So long before you guys ever get to the point of a date or having sex, you're already incompatible right away. But for whatever reason, a lot of you guys keep dealing with women you're incompatible with. And then you try to make yourself compatible with her. That's what a lot of guys do. Like PUAs as an example, right? Guys who try and switch up what they do so they can have sex with women. You're trying to make yourself compatible. There is nothing genuine or authentic about that at all. I need guys to understand that. Again, mutual attraction means test compatibility early. Again, let me go back to conflict. Conflict means existing in harmony with no conflict. The mere fact that there are two opposing interests means there's already conflict. And I need guys to understand something about women. Women are consistently making conscious decisions where they are dealing with men they know they're not compatible with. They know they're not, but they're dealing with you anyway. But whose fault is that? It's your job to test compatibility. The first test of compatibility is mutual attraction. Do you and that woman want the same thing at the same time? Listen to what the fuck I just said. Do you and that woman want the same thing at the same time? Mutual attraction means test sexual compatibility early. Let me hit y'all with this. Mutual attraction creates a window of opportunity. Anytime you have a man and a woman who are mutually sexually attracted to each other, there is a window of opportunity for them to have sex to test for sexual compatibility. Sexual compatibility confirms whether that attraction can actually translate into a valuable dynamic between you and that woman. Period. You need to fuck to know if it makes sense for both of you guys to move forward. Right? Listen to what I'm saying. Confirmed sexual compatibility give both you and that woman an opportunity to say, I'm interested in moving forward. I'm interested in seeing you for a second time, maybe a third time, a fourth time, so forth and so on. That's where sexual compatibility comes in, right? Now, also, I want to hit y'all with this. I want guys to understand something. Waiting too long for sex can lead to one, a loss of attraction momentum. I'll break it down in just a moment. Number two, friend zone positioning. Number three, emotional investment without sexual alignment. Let me tell you what's happening when you guys wait for sex. You are the one investing in that woman emotionally, which is why guys get so upset and so frustrated. The woman isn't upset or frustrated. Why? Because she is not investing emotionally. You are. And that's the trick. See, if women can get you to believe that an emotional connection is required, what they're going to have you do is begin to emotionally invest. They're not emotionally investing in you. Why? Because they're not sexually attracted to you. So they don't care to emotionally invest. Guys, women do not want to emotionally invest in a man they are not sexually attracted to, right? So the mere fact that you are emotionally investing and she's not, what does that mean? That means you're more inclined to do what it is she wants you to do to get to the sex, right? The next thing that waiting too long for sex could lead to: late stage incompatibility discovery. Again, late stage incompatibility discovery. Number 5, wasted time and effort. Wasted time and effort. See, for a woman, it's never wasted time or effort, because at the bare minimum, she's getting free attention. At the bare minimum, she's getting free attention. At the bare minimum, right? So you're the one who wants sex. She doesn't. So she's good with the attention. I need you guys to understand that. Again, mutual attraction creates a window of opportunity. Sexual compatibility confirms whether that attraction can actually translate into a valuable dynamic between you and that woman. Mutual attraction means test compatibility early. So let me break these reasons down I'm about to break. Again, waiting too long can lead to, number 1, loss of attraction momentum. What does that mean? That means any attraction that's there, assuming that there's genuine attraction there, right? The longer you wait to have sex, that attraction can dip on both sides. Case in point, right? Let's say you're dealing with a woman who is sexually attracted to you, but you don't know she is. And let's say you take too long to set up a situation that could lead to sex. A woman could lose attraction for you. The momentum of attraction can halt because you're taking too long to advance the interaction to the point where both of you ultimately want it to go. So again, waiting too long can lead to loss of attraction momentum, right? Also, friend zone positioning. The longer you allow a woman access to you non-sexually, the more opportunity you give her to position you to be her friend. I need you guys to understand that. And women are very adept at being just deceptive enough to manipulate you into that position, especially when you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you ain't got no game to you, and you don't know how to lead, right? Also, again, emotional investment without sexual alignment. Do y'all know how many clients I have that I deal with who are having sex with women they are not sexually compatible with, but they're only having sex with these women because they don't have any other sexual options, but they don't like the sex. These guys do not like fucking these chicks, but because they don't have any other viable options to have sex with, they're dealing with these chicks. Again, emotional investment without sexual alignment. Imagine you spend weeks, if not months, trying to convince a woman to fuck you. And you finally do have sex on her terms, mind you, and you don't like it. She either don't suck dick, or she don't suck it at the frequency you like, or she don't know what the fuck she doing, or she's just boring in bed. And you spend all of that time only to realize you don't like fucking her, right? Late stage incompatibility discovery. You discover you're not compatible and you wasted all of that time, which leads to the 5th one: wasted time and effort. I don't know if you guys understand this or not. For all my gamers, my video game guys, you might not be aware of this, but you don't get multiple lives. Right? That's not how that works. You don't get to respawn. You don't get to respawn. You know that shit don't happen. Right? You don't get to respawn. No. You get one life. You get one chance at this. And many of you are wasting time dealing with women who are incompatible with you. I'm not going to be here long. I'm about to be out. Again, mutual attraction means test sexual compatibility early. Again, conflict. When we talk about conflict, compatibility means existing in harmony with no conflict. Whenever you're dealing with a woman and you have two opposing interests, you have conflict. That means you're not compatible. You want to have sex, she wants you to take her out. You're instantaneously not compatible. But even if you take her out once or twice and have sex, you're still not compatible. You're still not. Simply because you have two opposing interests. And what the woman effectively did was interject her agenda to such an extent that you're following her lead. You're following her. Now, many of you are prideless men without standards, without boundaries, and without self-respect. So maybe you don't mind following a woman. I got a problem with that. I'm a very prideful man. I ain't following no woman. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't never happened. Mutual attraction means test sexual compatibility early. Guys, don't let women shame you. Don't let women shame you when you broach the topic of sex. Don't let them shame you. If the chick ain't trying to fuck when you trying to fuck, where you're trying to fuck, how you're trying to fuck, don't fuck with her. It's really that simple. You do not owe it to women to give them what they want because you want to fuck them. You don't owe them that. Okay, and I've said this about men and women. I'm about to be out with this. And this is something that both men and women need to adhere to. None of us owe each other any goddamn thing. You don't owe a woman anything in this world. And a woman doesn't owe you anything in this world. Right? So when you approach these women and you're getting at them on a sex tip, anything but a yes is a no. If the chick ain't responding and moving exactly how you need her to move for sex to happen, why are you talking to her? Why? Why are you playing yourself like that? And let me just say this, a lot of you guys, you literally set yourselves up to get manipulated by women by being thirsty for sex. A lot of you guys are thirsty, and you don't think you're thirsty, but you are. Right? Broaching the topic of sex isn't thirsty. Realizing that you and a woman are not on the same page, but yet you're still pushing forward dealing with her, motherfucker, you are thirsty. At that point, on that note, like, share, and subscribe. Remember, y'all, on the 15th, the consultation calls and Zoom calls are going up. The phone calls and the Zoom joints are going up. Right? So for those of you who are booking through the link, right, when you go to either the website, manhoodistheskillset.com, or you go to the link, right, which is under all my videos. If you look in the description, all the links are there. Either way, when you go to that link and you click on the joint to, schedule a consultation, you'll see, the price change there, right? So again, if you're so inclined, go ahead and, get those consultations booked before the price hike comes up, right? Or you can wait. It makes me no never mind. Do what you feel. On that note, mutual attraction means test compatibility early. Also, mutual attraction creates a window of opportunity. Sexual compatibility confirms whether that attraction can actually translate into a valuable dynamic between you and that woman. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.